Do you like Oreos?
I do like Oreos. And you
Which
know what?
kind's your favorite?
If any kind.
Do you know they have a black and white one?
They have a black and white one. They have triple doubles, double stuff.
They have
got
Halloween.
Christmas lists. Yes.
They have mints.
But
crazy.
that's not the problem.
What's the problem?
The problem is that they're saying, they're saying that Oreos are as addictive as cocaine.
Come on.
That was very upsetting to me. I'm serious. I mean, I think that's a little bit of a stretch.
I'm telling you, motherfucker, I can't keep these motherfucking Oreos around. Flying off the joke. I got the heads and tails, double stuff, triple double, and even this new one, birthday cake.
Pookie, I need you, man. I need some Oreos. You gotta hook me up. You gotta hook me up, Pookie.
Fuck off me. Look.
Oh, what do you got? What do you got for me?
What you looking for? What you looking for?
I
Don't
want
get too
some.
much. Don't get too close to my product.
I want some birthday cake Oreo.
Look at here. That's right here. Oh, hold on a second. Before you get the product, we got to talk about payment.
Oh, I can pay you.
I don't trust no Oreo.
I can pay you, all right. That's good.
What's that? Come on! Well, maybe it isn't a stretch.
I don't know.
Yeah. You know, maybe they are onto something. Because that can probably explain why the Cookie Monster has been running around Times Square beating the fuck out of everybody. I mean, seriously, think about it. The Cookie Monster's been a little bit fucked up. He's probably jonesing. He's all angry and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's slapping the shit out of kids' parents.
Cookies!
Now it explains it all.
Yeah.
He's all hopped up on
crazy.
Oreos. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did the study say about this shit? I'm concerned.
There's a study. The research team at the Connecticut College in New London did a little study, and of course, what do they use for studies?
Mice.
Rats.
Yeah.
They used rats.
Oh, it's not it's rats.
They used rats, and they put like rice cakes in one side, and then they put in a maze. Okay, so they had to work to get to it, and then they put Oreos in the other one. Well, guess what? Where the rats were going, they were like, "We know where the party's at."
No, if I was one of those rats, I would be.
Yes.
No.
So,
okay.
Anyway,
that's Guy's like cool way of saying, "Hey, do your job, Kevin." So
do your job. So anyway, they let them run around the maze, and the rats were all on one side where the Oreos were at.
Right.
They were like, "We know what's good." Well, then they studied the pleasure side of the brain of the rats.
Pleasure. Okay.
Yes. To see how many neurons are released, right? That's how they kind of can study how things are happening.
You know, Scott, do
I sound like a nerd?
You do. And you know what? People are going to fall asleep listening to the scientific
wait a minute.
bullshit.
Anyway,
I'm just going to tell you right now.
The brain was happier eating Oreos than it was having cocaine or morphine.
Well, you know what's funny?
That's it.
Why do they need to go to Connecticut and have this big study? They could fucking ask me.
Because in Connecticut, there's a lot of smart people.
I could have told you when I was 8 years old that the brain is much happier when you're eating fucking Oreos.
It's the brain chemistry that's to blame for eating bags of Oreos. That's what they're saying.
Oreos addiction. Let me tell you a story real quick.
Okay.
When I was back in the day when I used to compete, I used to bodybuild and all that stuff. I was on this real serious diet, and my son at the time.
On an Oreo diet?
No, I was on a very strict regimen diet, and I had a bag of Oreos in the house I had bought, and I looked at my son, who was probably about 8 at the time, and I gave him the bag, and I said, "Hide these bags from me, honey. Do not let me know where the bag of Oreos is." I said, "Look, I want you to hide them. Fucking hide them. As good as you." He goes, "Okay, Daddy." And I'm like, "Seriously, hide these motherfuckers." So he goes, "Okay, Daddy." So at about 12:30 at night, I started fucking jonesing like a
I need
crackhead.
some sugar.
And that's why we don't need the rats, because I can tell you my stories, and I already knew about this shit years ago. So I'm like, I need some fucking Oreos. So I'm wandering around the house. I'm like, what did he fucking put the fucking Oreos? Now I'm mad at him because he's hit him really well, right? My 8-year-old son.
Good. He's good.
I go in his room and I sit there and I'm like, where the fuck could he put these Oreos? Where the fuck And I open up this drawer and I look under his clothes and I see
and
it.
That's where they were?
And you know, it's in a cellophane black, so it's like,
it makes a lot of
it's like
sound.
making noise. And I'm trying to pull it out, and I get the bag out and I close his little drawer, dresser drawer real close, and I turn around and I look at him, and he's got one eye open. He's peeking at me. He's looking at me like, "You dirty bastard." He's He's just looking at me like he's looking at me like you're so terrible. Like and for
you tell me to hide it, and then you go snooping through my shit.
He looked at me like the parent, and I was the child at 8 years old. And that will always be embedded on my brain, you know. But that tells you
that's what
the
Oreos
power of
do, guys.
That's what Oreos do for you.
Leave us a comment and tell us what your favorite Oreo is, because I thought it was just one kind of Oreo. Well, now they literally have 20 different kinds.
They got mint. They got normal ones. They got mint. They got double stuff, triple doubles.
And then they got chocolate and vanilla stuff.
They got black and white.
And then they got the one where one side is white and one side is
chocolate.
Dark.
Yeah. They got
birthday cake.
They got birthday
Halloween,
cake.
Strawberry.
Halloween, everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's insane. Leave us a comment. I want to know what your favorite Oreo is.
Now, are you ready?
Yeah, man. What? Ready for what? Oreos?
Make a choice,
We're gonna
B.
eat some
Make
Oreos
a choice, B.
All right.
See, guys, you know what? I bring it at you, but before we do make a choice, B, I'm gonna slow my roll, and I'm gonna give you the hint for the mystery celebrity. Okay?
Oh wow, that's nice.
Because everybody's really getting into this now. Nobody got that shit right with the first hint. Last week was
You gonna tell them?
Well,
because last time you were like, watch last week's show.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be an asshole. Go back and watch last week's show if you want no hint. This week's hint for the mystery celebrity for October is 80s. That's it. Now, on to Make a Choice, B.
Okay.
Everybody's new to the show. It used to be called Make a Choice, Bitch. That's when Sky would ask me the questions. Now that she's a female being asked the question, we don't use, the bitch word.
Okay.
We call it beautiful, because bitches be loving call it beautiful, right?
Okay.
Now, ready for the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather eat your weight in pig feet or dive into a pool of horseradish and worms?
Dive into a pool of horseradish and worms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You rather dive into the pool of horseradish and worms?
Yeah, horseradish is a vegetable, isn't it?
Yeah. But what about worms?
Worms don't bother me.
They don't?
No.
Even if they're bloodsuckers?
No, you didn't
like
say
the ones
that
are like,
part. You didn't
I
say
said
that
worm.
part.
What? I didn't define what kind of.
Regular worms don't suck your blood.
That's like me saying dive into a pool of snakes, and then I go king cobras, and you're like, you didn't say it was motherfucking.
Worms don't suck your blood.
Bloodsuckers do.
Those are not worms.
What?
Those are leeches. That's
leeches
not a worm.
Is a leech or a pet. But
there's
a type of worm called a bloodsucker. Hey, somebody out there tell us if there's a type of worm called a bloodsucker. Okay, you ready?
I'd still dive in there.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, you got me stuttering here.
You got bad questions.
I always had bad questions. You know what? Everybody, my questions are bad because they stump Sky, and I've been really good. And people have been telling me in my inbox, they're like, I like the questions. They like when you have
crazy.
They like when you have fucked up questions.
No shit.
Would you rather be an elephant or a mouse? How about you guys? Would you rather be an elephant or a mouse?
A mouse.
Why?
Because it's cute. And it can crawl in things and eat little crumbs.
Crawl right into a snake pit and go. I mean, you sure?
Yeah, but I can run and hide. Yeah.
Okay, I can see you being a cute mouse.
Yeah.
Question number 3.
Okay.
Would you rather feel no pain but be awake to see everything for surgery? Okay, so you'd be awake, you'd see your surgery, but after the surgery was done, you would have no pain. It'd be done. You'd have to watch them drill, cut your leg open, pull bones out, but you'd be fine. No pain afterwards. Or be asleep during the surgery and have to deal with the pain afterwards.
Sleep and take the pain after, because I'll pop pills.
You sound like a fucking pill. Really?
No, I mean,
pop Oreos.
Yeah.
Oreos they're even better.
I'm not a pill popper. I'm not, but I don't know.
Just an Oreo popper?
When I go to the dentist, they have to put me to sleep. I can't deal with that. No.
Really?
No.
So you rather...
I have a pretty high pain tolerance, so I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this one?
Okay.
Last one.
All right.
Would you rather have superhuman memory, okay, the ability to retain all information that you learn?
That would be good, because I don't remember shit.
Huh? Okay. So you could return anything that was taught, you could retain it, okay? Or be able to have teleportation.
Shit, man.
Be able to remember anything that anybody ever told you. You could just have super memory, super brain power, or have teleportation powers.
I guess memory. Because I like to
That's the wrong answer. I'm so disappointed in you. You know why?
Why?
Because, see, this is you, okay? I would be like this.
Because I like to remember things and I forget.
Right. So you remember everything, right? And the main thing that you remember is that I took the teleportation powers and I teleported my ass into the bank, into the safe, and I teleported my ass back out there with all the money.
See, I don't think like that.
You know, huh?
No.
So what were you going to think? You're going to be sitting around being like this. I'm the smartest person in the world. Mm-hmm. I tell you what, I'd be the smartest person, I'd be one of the smartest people in the world, and one of the.
Am I not answering the way you did? The way I?
No, I just knew that most people would probably say superhuman memory. You know, I would just teleport in the fucking class, free college courses. I'd learn everything. Teleport there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Be like Nightcrawler on X-Men.
Maybe I just feel like I don't have enough time as it is, so why would I have time to be doing anything? You know?
Yeah. But it is thing, if you could absorb everything, I guess you don't really see that. If you could absorb every single thing that someone told you and retain
that'd be kind of great.
That would be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Because your brain gets overloaded like a computer and you can't retain shit.
Yeah, and stuff gets deleted.
Anyway.
Oh,
it likes me. Maybe it thinks I'm an Oreo. Okay.
It's the Oreo show.
It's the Oreo show. Did you hear about this? You know.
Of course I did, because it's the Kevin White show, and we like to deliver the fucking crazy news.
I don't know if you people heard, but there was this hunter. Okay.
But we heard.
Now, first of all, he's out in the deep forest.
Okay. So he's in Oregon, right? Oregon?
Oregon? He's in Oregon. Huh?
He's in Oregon.
He's in Oregon.
He's in Oregon, and he's like, I'm going to go hunting.
Right, he's going to go hunting.
Yeah, in the deep, deep woods.
Right. Now, thick forest, trees for days, forest for days. Yeah. Not only that, you got to worry about, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, whatever the fuck you want to call them. But more concerning than worrying about Bigfoot / Sasquatch is when a 20-year-old naked man jumps out of a fucking bush and screams Sasquatch and then hits you over the fucking head with a rock.
Yeah, with a rock repeatedly.
Right. Now this guy, okay, this fucking kid, he's just out in the middle of the forest and all of a sudden he hears this, bam, and this guy hits him. Now, the puzzling thing to this 56-year-old hunter.
Where did he come from?
He came from nowhere.
And where are his clothes?
He had no clothes.
Off in the woods?
He screamed Sasquatch.
Did he shit in the woods?
He didn't say
Did he take a nap in the woods?
Who knows?
Did he eat Oreos in the woods?
He
What did he do?
He probably had too many Oreos, and that's the problem.
Shit.
But he had no clothes on. Okay, he attacked the guy. Okay. And he screamed. To this point I just want to go to Oregon. I want to get on the plane and ask him, why, when you attack this man naked, and hit him upside the head with an apple-sized rock, did you scream Sasquatch? Like, what was the relevant? Why did you scream Sasquatch? I just want to know what was going through his fucking head to make him scream Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Yeti, you know?
Yeah.
Why does he scream that? Do you know? I mean, can you
I
help me out
don't know,
here,
but
Scott?
I think it's pretty scary when there's a naked guy with his schlong hanging out running for you.
Now, the fucked up thing about the naked schlong attacker is this. The man was like, if it was me, I would be like, and it would have been over with. I'd be like,
yeah, so no, this guy called 911, but people couldn't get to him for like 90 minutes because the forest was so thick and they couldn't find him.
And he was doing the right thing. He goes, oh shit, I know this guy. It ended up being his neighbor. So I don't know if his neighbor...
The hunter was blowing whistles and shit, too.
He was blowing whistles because he was like out in the middle of fucking nowhere, you know? And he's sitting there blowing whistles, and they said the forest was so deep that it took him 90 minutes for the authorities to find him. And he's got the naked guy who's already attacked him, who's his neighbor at gunpoint.
Yeah.
The one that screams Sasquatch.
How did he find his way out of the forest?
Who?
The hunter. Did he leave crumbs? How did he find his way out? That's where you get lost and shit like that, man. I'm telling you, Hansel and Gretel.
Did he find crumbs? You know, that whole thing, that whole crumb theory.
That story scared the shit out of me when I was little with the witch.
Hansel and Gretel's a fucked up story because they get baked up at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the fucked up thing about the crumbs is an animal.
No, they throw the witch in the oven and bake her, man.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah, that's how it ends up, but it's messed up.
Was that like a real crazy thing that you had in Holland?
Yeah, that was scary.
I can tell. Your eyebrows are all getting fucking all fucked up like this. You're really worried about that shit, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm still concerned. Anybody, if you guys can please email me in my inbox at Kevin@theKevinWhiteShow. I don't give I find it bizarre. Am I doing something wrong?
Yeah, scroll, baby,
Scroll. You know what I like about Sky?
Baby,
like when you say scroll, you say it really nice. You're like, scroll. Scroll.
That's the only thing I say like that.
Yes. But I just want to know why he screams Sasquatch. Is that too much to ask for?
This guy has like a Scandinavian name. His name is Linus Norgren.
Linus?
Linus.
That's the guy from the Peanuts gang.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Isn't he crazy?
Huh?
Wasn't he crazy? One of those dudes.
Linus was one of the ones that. I never knew anybody in the Charlie Brown gang was, but you're telling me something new.
Yeah, I thought one of them was like whoever did the voice for one of those Charlie Brown characters was crazy.
Oh,
Cuckoo.
the real human.
Cuckoo.
Oh, I thought you meant one of the cartoons was crazy. I'm like,
No.
the cartoons, except for Lucy, she was a little bit like
bitchy.
Butch's kind. Lucy was,
Yeah.
she's one of the original,
Yeah.
But anyway, what's next? I know what's next.
What's next? Well, since I started talking that way, it's
Street Slang 101. I know, guys, I'm sorry for all my fans out there, all three of you. I am been thoroughly disappointing, and I don't know these things, but I will. Obviously, has anybody sent you any good urban, real, slash
No,
African American
really.
ghetto terms?
No, people are sending me white
I'm at a
stuff
huge disadvantage.
Like I know. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so the first word is active cuddler. Do you know anybody like that?
An active cuddler?
Yeah.
Active cuddler.
Mm-hmm.
They cuddle you at all times of the day. They have to always be cuddling you, holding you.
To cuddle with intent. And the intent is to escalate to penetration.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of cuddling.
I can be an active cuddler.
They're rubbing their privates up against you and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I think it's also like dry humping. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
There's nothing wrong with being an active cuddler. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway,
you have a couple Oreos and then, you get all hyped up after some double stuffed Oreos and do some active cuddling.
All right. Word number 2. I don't think this is very urban, but I got it on Urban Dictionary, okay? Movie gating.
Movie gating? Mm-hmm. Movie gating. It's one of two things. I would think it's either when you sit right behind somebody and you're right on their ass at the movies when they're trying to watch the movie and talking or whatever. Or I would think it's when you look at a drive-through movie from somewhere when you haven't paid for it.
No.
Neither one? What was it?
It's when you're driving on the highway behind like a car or minivan that has
a movie.
I gotta see what movie they're playing. Oh,
why do I suck so bad
up and you're like looking.
And you fucking end up in the back of the van.
Wait a minute, I recognize that movie. What did I watch?
I can honestly tell you that I've never done that.
I've done that. Yeah.
Really? What movie was on?
I don't know. I was trying to figure it out.
That's why you didn't even know. You're just like, I want to know what movie it is. And I'm going to ruin these people.
Anyway.
Okay.
Word number 3, okay?
Is this the last one?
Yeah, last one.
I've already 0 for 2, so I've already been a loser. Okay.
Deja vu. Did you like that?
Deja vu. Okay.
Instead of deja vu, deja vu.
Fuck, man.
I know. I'm sorry. I ate some Oreos, guys.
Deja vu. Deja vu. I guess it's when you have a deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu. Someone help me out here. Oh, they can't because we're in the studio filming this. When you're scared the same way and you recall it.
Nope. You suck today, man. It's when you wear the same Halloween costume year after year after year.
I'm so disappointed in myself because that's what I was going to say.
That's some urban shit right there.
I thought, okay, there's no way she got a Halloween one right with Halloween being right around the corner.
Yeah, man. I'm up to date.
Oh, my God. Anyway, guys.
Go eat some Oreos.
Yes.
Tell us what your favorites are.
Tell us what your favorite Oreos are or your favorite, cookie. We can go outside. Maybe somebody has a cookie that's better than Oreos.
Oreos are good.
Tweet us out to your friends. Follow us on Twitter. Twitter names are below.
Yeah, I tweet all the time.
For any of you people that listen to the podcast, you got to jump over to youtube.com/Kevin White Uncut to see the show. Because some people are like, hey, it's a show. It's a video podcast. Yeah. So sometimes when we do skits, you can't really see what's going on.
Or you can listen to us on iTunes. And it's kind of cool on your way to work.
Well, if they're listening to us on iTunes right now, they got to know where to see. Like, say, for example, we did a skit.
Oh,
so they're like, what happened? It's like dead air. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Yep.
We also do some of those.
Yes, we do. Anyway, guys, we're out of here. It is very late. We have some technical difficulties.
Have a good night.
Bye.